If you're anything like me, you're really excited for the end of the year and to set up your last theme in your bullet journal. Today I'm setting up my bullet journal for the last month of the year and the last month in this bullet journal. To end the year strong, I'm going to create a lot of doodles in this theme, but if you are a fan of stickers, this video is also for you, not just for people who love to doodle in their bullet journal. And so, welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kat. Welcome to my channel where I create a lot of videos related to bullet journal, pen paling, and calligraphy. So if you're a fan of any of that, welcome to my channel. Feel free to subscribe. I occasionally post studio vlogs where I run my small business from my own bedroom. So if you're interested in that, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal theme for December, and everything that I'm using in this theme is going to be linked in the description down below. For this theme, I'm barely using any stickers. I'm doodling everything in my bullet journal, not because I decided to, mainly because I had a problem with my printer and I couldn't print any sticker sheets from the ones that I created for this theme. So I literally had to draw everything by hand, which was a setback, but I'm really grateful that I actually took the time to just draw in my bullet journal for an entire morning. It felt really nice, and I'm really glad that this little incident happened because it made me realize that I love doodling in my bullet journal. So I decided to create a Christmas theme for December, of course. I normally don't do Christmas themes for December. I try to change it up a little bit, but since I've been happy in my life, I have been enjoying Christmas more and more, and so I decided to go full on and do a Christmas theme for December in my bullet journal. I decided to do a very fun, playful, and Christmas theme for December, and so for the title I decided to not do my normal simple calligraphy in black and to actually use cookies as like the font for the theme. So I'm drawing all the cookies to spell December, and I'm going to decorate them later on with a white marker, but they are not perfect and some of them are a little bit tilted to make that impression of real cookies on a display table. In the meantime that those are drawing, and by the way, I'm using a lot of Crayola Super Tips because those are the cheapest pens that you can buy that are good for calligraphy and really good for blending when you're drawing. And I really love using those in my bullet journal because they are really cheap and they do a really good job. And so I'm using those to doodle everything in my notebook, and I'm doing a lot of different things. So I'm doing some Christmas lights, some mistletoe, a little bow, a candy cane, and I'm going to do my own hands holding a latte because I feel like this point of view, like the top point of view, where you're holding your latte and it's cold outside and you're cold at home but you have your hot latte, is really cozy to me. So that's what I decided to draw in my bullet journal as the main theme for December. My initial idea for this theme was to color in the background of my bullet journal brown to make it look like it's a table and to have all of these doodles as stickers on top of it. But since I couldn't print the stickers, I had to draw everything. I was really scared of that idea of creating a brown background in my journal, so I didn't do that. So I left the background of my journal white, but everything, and once I finish my cover page, you will see that it looks like this is a table and everything is like just on top of the table and it's like a top view of it, if that makes sense. And if you like the vibe of this theme and you would like to have these doodles as stickers to use in your bullet journal, you can now purchase my Christmas sticker sheets that are available on my shop. So I'm doing a shop update because I have a lot of new things on the shop, and one of them is my Christmas collection. So I have the Christmas sticker sheet doodles, which is basically this theme into a sticker sheet, and it's really fun. It has a lot of different things and stockings and Christmas presents and gingerbread man and obviously my hands with a little latte. To complement that, I also created some Christmas circles, so you can use them in your bullet journal, pen pal envelopes, whatever, and they go with the same color palette as the Christmas stickers. And I also created some Christmas quotes sticker sheets, so you can use them in your bullet journal like I'm going to use in mine in a little bit. I'm also releasing my art prints that I send to the crafter and pen paler tier on my Ko-Fi every month. They get it for free, but now you can purchase them on my shop as well if you want to. They double as a postcard, and I have 3 so far. So if you're interested in that and like my art prints, feel free to check them out. And I released another product that are just for the members, but now it's available on my shop as well, which are the bullet journal kits. So my members on Ko-fi have the bullet journal kits for free digitally, but you can purchase yours on my shop now as well. These bullet journal kits are inspired by my bullet journal themes, and you can just print them at home and use them in your bullet journal. And the last thing that I released on my shop are the bundles. So now if you like different products that are basically in the same vibe, for example, the Christmas grab bag and the Christmas stickers, if you purchase them in this bundle, they come with a 10% off discount, and you can use discounts that I have on my shop on top of that. So it's a huge change, it's a huge upgrade, and I'm really happy with the products that I have now on my shop. So make sure you check them out. The link for my shop is in the description below. Let's get back into my December theme, and for the cover page I also decided to do a goal section and a to-do list section. I've been doing this for the entire year, but I'm planning on changing this layout for January, but I'll have to think about it. And I decided to add a quote on the cover page that says, "It is the season to sparkle," and this sticker is part of the Christmas quotes sticker sheet that I'm selling on my shop. These are available in dark red and white, but I thought that the white quote would look better on this setup, so that's what I decided to do. And as you can see, for my December title, I then decorated the letters with the white acrylograph from Archer & Olive that pops really well on the brown base of the cookie. This was a very fun cover page to create, so let's move on into my habit tracker for December. For my habit tracker, I decided to stay on the cookie vibe for this theme and to actually draw some cookies and create my habit trackers, the individual trackers inside of them, if that makes sense. So I'm going to have 3 different trackers, and each tracker is a different format of a cookie. So one of it is a tree, the other one is a star, and the last one is going to be a little present. And I'm going to have the days inside the cookies, and as I'm creating those habits and filling out my bullet journal throughout the month, I'm going to paint them brown, so it kind of looks like it's filling up the cookie, if that makes sense. I hope you can visualize it, because when I had this idea, I thought it was genius, and I really want to do it for this theme and for the cookie to look together. And the days that I don't complete the habit is going to just look like decoration, but the goal is to have a full-on brown cookie for each tracker. The habits that I'm going to track this month are going to be the exact same ones as in November. So I'm going to track when I do my workouts, when I journal, and when I study marketing. My life now is a bit different, so I don't know how December is going to look like, but at least these are the habits that when I was setting up my December theme were in my mind. And in case I have to change them, I will just use the white pen that I used earlier to cover up the black and just add another habit on top. Let me know what habits you want to track more in 2025, because I'm thinking about creating like a gigantic habit tracker in my bullet journal for January. So let me know if you do that and what habits do you track the most in your bullet journal. I then added some doodles around the page just because it was a bit on the naked side, and this is a doodle theme, so I decided to do lots of like stars and little Christmas balls on the page to fill it up a little bit. On the right page, I'm going to have my 2025 brain dump, and if you don't know how to use a brain dump, I actually have a video on my channel explaining what is a brain dump page and how you can use it. But for me, a brain dump page is a page that I use to just put on my ideas and any thoughts that I have, or for example, life plans, video ideas, things that I want to do, things that I want to forget, that are just in my mind constantly, like an open tab. And I put them in my brain dump page to just take care of them later, but at least they are not forgotten, if that makes sense. So I'm creating a 2025 brain dump to just literally brainstorm about all the things that I want to take care of next year and things that I want to do and how I want to live my life next year, because a lot of things are changing, and at the end of the year is where we start planning our New Year's resolutions. And I've been planning my New Year's resolution since October, but now it's when I'm really like brainstorming them and taking care of them. So that's what this page is going to be about. For the title, I decided to do some cookie font, the same as my cover page, to write 2025, and then I just used the Kuretake brush pen for the calligraphy to write brain dump. And because I didn't want to do more cookies or just Christmas doodles, I just did a border around the page with Christmas lights. And my last page for this setup is going to be a Christmas activities page that I'm going to fill up with my husband, because we actually really like to, depending on the season, do different activities. And so I created this one for Christmas since I didn't create one for Halloween. But we did a lot of things on Halloween, and I'm really excited to see what we're going to do for this Christmas season. So during Halloween, we did a little Halloween party with all our friends dressed up, and we carved some pumpkins with them and created different spooky pastries, and we did like a Halloween pizza, and we watched a lot of horror movies throughout Halloween, and so I wanted to do the same type of thing for this Christmas season. So I decided to create this page and have 12 different presents drawn on the pages, and each present is for a simple activity, and I'm going to put here the activity that we did and the date. So we already did one activity that I'm going to put here later when the month starts, which was to do homemade eggnog. Eggnog is not a thing in Portugal. We don't do that, but I've always been curious about how it tastes because it's really popular in America. So we decided to try it out, and it tasted like liquid creme brulee, which was really nice, but it was really weird because we are used to eat creme brulee. It's just like a solid dessert, and it was basically drinking that. It was a little bit weird, but it was really, really good. And this weekend we are going to build up our Christmas tree here in our house and paint our own Christmas balls. This was something that we did last year and we really enjoyed it. We just put a movie on and have snacks and we paint our own Christmas balls. And so I'm going to do that this year with him again. Let me know what Christmas activities you have in your bucket list for this Christmas season. We know that we want to create our Christmas postcard to send to our families, and we want to check out the Christmas lights in downtown. We want to watch Terrifier 3 because it's horror based, but it's also Christmas themed, so that is a must. We want to build a gingerbread house, and there's a lot of other things that we want to do together, so I'm really excited to show you how this page is going to turn out in my bullet journal. And now it's time for the flip through. I'm really happy with how this theme turned out. It's still not really my vibe because it's a lot of doodles and a lot of color, but I really like the playfulness of this theme, and that is what I was looking for. If you'd like to recreate this theme with stickers, you can check out the stickers on my shop. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!